Hi, everybody. Welcome in to game number 2 as we get set to start this game this evening. We're going to have about a 2 or 3 more minute delay. We were supposed to start at 7:35, but I think there's a few players still grabbing a quick snack. So if you are watching out there, give us a couple of minutes and let these guys get something in their bellies, and then we will play game number 2 as your newly crowned district champs, the Union Redhawks, play Booker T. Washington here in just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the district champs of the Union Redhawks. Wow. That kind of went on deaf ears out there in the stands as we welcome you in, as we welcome you guys into the broadcast. With Michaela and Andy Irwin, and my name's Jim Dowlett. It's game number 2. Red Hawks and Hornets will set you up defensively. Gam Jones in left field, Gage Arthur in center, Ben Fluchet in right, Avery Ortiz at third, Miguel Juarez at short, Camden Knutson at second, and Tate Hayworth. We started at first. And the battery will be Gomez and Briggs. And Armando Gomez comes in tonight with an ERA of 2.69. And as you heard me say, Union is the district champs as they took out Booker T. Washington 4-3. It took them extra innings, and as you guys, a lot of you probably saw, it was not pretty. Union had it 5 errors. King really pitched a heck of a game, and I told him afterwards, I said, they didn't give you a whole lot of help, TJ. And he acknowledged it, so it is what it is. But regardless, the slate is wiped clean. Game number 2. As we welcome in, leading off for the Hornets, center fielder Isaac Fair. So Isaac Fain will come in. I said Fair, my apologies, Isaac. Isaac Fain comes in, first pitch swinging on Gomez, and it's 0-1. So even though it took extra innings, Union is now the district champs. No matter what happens in anywhere else, this game, anywhere across the state, it doesn't matter because they are crowned champs. It's outside 1 and 2 now. So as I said, Gomez comes in with a ERA of 2.69. Kings was just as comparable, but as I mentioned earlier, and I won't bring it up anymore, defensively they did not help him out. So hopefully those issues have fixed themselves. As Gomez throws the 2-2 back up the middle, off Gomez's glove. He's going to have to hustle and hurry. He slips down, lost his footing as he turned to throw to first. And Gomez gets up with a smile on his face. And I'm laughing because he's smiling. He turned to throw that one to Hayworth, and his feet just came right out from underneath him. First baseman, Ethan Moore. So Moore will step in. Runner at first is Fain. He's got a sizable lead. First pitch outside, and it's 1-0. As the clouds have taken over here, we did feel a few spots of rain, or drops of rain, if you will, prior to the start of this game. So Mr. Irwin decided to go out and take one of the cameras down. So there'll just be one angle. So now that it's not raining, the request is that you go put them up, Mr. Irwin. Right down the middle, 2-1. But in fairness, Mr. Hayworth, it was one camera. The 2-1 delivery from Gomez. It's sent out to deep center, way back, off the wall. One run will score for sure. Throw of the plate. Oh, that was a whole lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Isaac Fain was on his horse, but that relay, that was close, but no argument from Briggs. And Ethan Moore is in with a double and an RBI. Ethan Moore gave that thing a ride. Second baseman, Evan Turner. Turner steps in. Nobody out. And first pitch strike on the outside corner from Gomez. So Moore at first. And I'm going to be honest with you, the throw from Arthur and the cutoff by Juarez surprised me quite a bit. As Juarez threw a dime to Briggs, and that made that play at the plate really, really close. So the 0-2 delivery coming from Gomez. Just outside. 1-2. One-two delivery. Fouled off. That caught Briggs. Home plate umpire will give Briggs a minute to collect himself. And we'll do 1 and 2 again. Moore stands by himself at second. The 1-2 delivery just outside 2 and 2. Swung on, just foul. Swing and strike two. Or excuse me, strike three. My apologies. The punch out there on Evan Turner. Shortstop, Garrett Bacon. So with one away, Bacon steps up. Booker T. Washington, shortstop, with a runner at second. First pitch swing and pops it up. Juarez looks for it, can't find it. Hayworth comes in and cleans it up, and there's two away. So Gomez looked up into the lights, or sun, sure. Couldn't quite find it, and Hayworth came in and corralled it. I almost said sun. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, this is what you get when you hang out in a press box with a room full of dads. Yeah. Just outside, and I know. So Hayworth cleaned that up after Gomez lost it in the lights, and there's two away. And we reset finally. Parker Wilson, the DH, steps in. It's 1-0. Swinging 1-1 now. So the 1-1 delivery. Ooh. Fooled Wilson. It's 2-1. Just outside. 3-1. Now to walk him. So Parker with good eyes, Parker Wilson with good eyes, and I'm going to put runners at first and second with two out. And that's going to bring in left fielder Shermichael Terrier. So Wilson at first, Moore at second. Pitch home is outside of Gomez, or from Gomez, I should say. It's 1-0. outside. 2-0. So boys soccer first round of the playoffs is Union at Broken Arrow. It's going to be next Tuesday, May 2nd at 8 p.m. So good luck to all of our teams playing regionals as that's on the ground. That's going to stay fair. Briggs up, throws in time. Oh, Briggs out of his stance, down the line, picks it up and fires a bullet to Hayworth. But Union gets one run. They leave 2 on. Union coming up.
He has no juice. None juice. But he doesn't lift. If the weight's not none, squat, but you don't squat enough weight. No juice, not none. WTP. WTP.
Back live, bottom of 1. Designated hitter, number 8, Grayson Tempest. So Tempest will step in the DH for this second game, as Gage Arthur is taken over in center field. Defensively for the Hornets, it'll be Terrier in left, Fair in center, Davis in right, Brown at third, Bacon at short, Turner at second, and Moore at first. And your battery is Branham and Carthel. Second pitch is across, 1-1.
None of that. None of that. None of that.
So the Hornets managed to scrape one across in the first inning. And Tempest went around, and it's 1-2. So again, if you're just joining us, this is game number 2. As the weather god said we were going to have rain the rest of the week. And so to get both of these games in, moved it to tonight. Union took the first game 4-3 in extra innings, which crowned them district champs. And Tempest starts this game off with a base hit. Catcher, Brody Briggs. So we'll see what kind of small ball is played here. As I imagine Tempest is off and running with the first pitch. That's thrown in the dirt, but a nice glove there by Moore to save that from going to the fence. On the ground, base hit. That'll down the line. They're going to send Tempest. There's going to be a play, not close. As that time, Bacon cut that one off, thinking he could catch Briggs coming all the way around, but the D1 product knows better than to turn the base like that. So he holds up. Tempest gets to third, and it's first and third with nobody out. And Briggs starts off with a base hit. Third baseman, Avery Ortiz. Courtesy running number 19, Bryce Ashlock. So Ashlock will come in and run for Briggs. Ashlock goes on the first pitch, throw down, not even close. Threw right back to the pitcher and tried to get Tempest to commit, but we saw that trick last game and almost got Jones, but didn't work this time. Ashlock had some nice hops getting off of first base there. 1-0 delivered to Ortiz. On the ground. That'll get down. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And what we expected in the first game has come to fruition in this game, as Ortiz, with a base hit, scores 2. And just like that, Union's on top 2-1. And nobody out. First baseman, Tatum Hayworth. Right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 delivery to Hayworth. On the ground, that'll find a hole. That's going to get Ortiz stopping at second. He had to kind of look over his shoulder. Davis had to get in on it. I think Ortiz wasn't quite off with the pitch, so he's going to hold up at second. And it'll be first and second for Ben Fluchet. Right fielder, Ben Fluchet. And base hit scores runs, so Ortiz continues to dance around at second base. Branham delivers home. Gets by him, and the runners will advance. Carthel didn't have a chance. He kind of tried to olay that. Didn't do a really good job. He needs to get that glove down. Jeff Carthel needs to just get that glove down a little bit and get his body in front of it. He's a big enough kid. So the 1-0 delivery now with both runners in scoring position. Catches the outside part of the plate, and it's 1-1. One delivery. Popped up to right field. Davis gives it a look. And that should advance both runners. And it does. So Fluchet with a sac fly RBI. And with 1 away, we still got another run 90 feet away. Second baseman, Camden Knutson. So we start off the game, base hit, base hit, base hit, base hit, sac fly. As opposed to the last game that was base hit, strikeout. So it was a much better start this game over last. So the 1-0 delivery. Ooh. Catches the lower part of the plate, and it's 1-1. On deck is Gage Arthur. And then Miguel Juarez and Gam Jones if you're keeping a scorebook at home. 1-1, back up the middle. Oh, wow. Woo! Branham with a nice grab. That was more about self-preservation than it was a catch there, but a great grab by Branham. As if all the wind just got sucked out of the press box. It was because of Randy Hayworth right next to me going, So your lungs are good, Randy. You don't have to worry about those. I don't know what your knees are like, but everything else is good. Line out. Yeah. Great job by Brannon there. Center fielder, Gage Arthur. So with 2 away, run number 4 still stands 90 feet away. Pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. On the ground, Turner, nice range, picks it up, throws in time. But Union puts up a crooked number known as 3. We head to the top of the second, Union up 3-1. Back live, 7-8-9 due up for the Hornets. Leading off for the Hornets, number 18, Landon Branham. So the pitcher steps in, Gomez back to the bump. First pitch went around, strike 1. On the ground, Knutson up. Throws in time, and there's 1 away. So what you're looking at is a wide view right now of the field, as Andy Irwin had to run out to center field to adjust the lens on the center field camera. Third baseman, Mitchell Brown. So those of you that are big fans of the NHS network, this is the view that you're used to. Cross for a strike. First time we've got to see Brown at the plate tonight. He did not. Well, that's a lie. He did play game 1. He did. That's right. He made the great diving stab on Briggs back in the first inning, first game. That's a crotch rocket and a jet fighter ring in my ears, buzzing us here at the stadium. It's 1-2. Excuse me, it's 2-2. On the ground, Ortiz with a nice glove save and a beauty, guns it over to first, and there's 2 away. That's the kind of clean, crisp play that we didn't see with respect in the first game. A little bit better start to this game. Right fielder Roderick Davis. So with 2 away, Davis up. First pitch in there for a strike. Second pitch outside. Well, we've got a second, as I mentioned last game, but if you're just now tuning in, girls golf East Region starts tomorrow in Ponca City at the Ponca City Country Club. Tee-off times are every 10 minutes and run from 9:50 to 10:30. So, Coach Jones, good luck to you and your ladies as you travel to Ponca City tomorrow. Safe travels. You might take the rain gear. Just saying. 3-1 delivery from Gomez. Swinging strike, strike 2. "3-2" struck him out. And they will go in order. 3-1 Union. Bottom of second coming up. Eight, 9, and 1 due up for the Red Hawks. Shortstop, number 13, Miguel Juarez. Juarez steps in. Branham back to the bump for the Hornets. 3-1 is your score here as we welcome you in on the broadcast. I'm Jim Douthit. You're watching the home of Red Hawk fans. We are the Union Sports Network as the first offering is high and outside for a ball. Statistician Michaela. Producer, director Andy. Oh, that's right. It's Kyla. My bad. As that's a swung on. That's deep to right. Davis with a nice grab. And there's 1 away. Kyla, I apologize. I forgot that you came in and took over. I knew you did. I just forgot. Left fielder, Cam Jones. Jones with a big cut. So don't forget, baseball regionals start next Thursday. Watch Union Athletics Twitter account and Union Public Schools Twitter account for all the information on that. We will bring you as many games possible right here on the Union Sports Network. 1 and 2 now to Jones. So the 1-2 delivery with 1 out coming from Branham. High and outside, 2-2. Two delivery. Pop foul. So the question came from the back row if we have anybody in Washington, D.C. watching right now. So anybody out there in Washington, D.C. land, Red Hawk fans, tell the president and first lady we said hello. All right. Let us know you're watching. Carthel quick out of his crotch to run back there and get it. Outside, and he walks him. So the speedy Jones gets on with a walk. And we'll see how bad that hurts the Hornets as we go back to the top of the order. Designated hitter, Grayson Tempest. So Tempest on. He's the one that started off that 3-run inning with a base hit, as Union rattled off 4 base hits in a row and then a sac fly. So we'll see. Throw over to Jones to try to get him, and not in time. Mr. Tempest says that they are still watching in the big town of Washington. So congratulations to everybody again. That had to be quite the honor, not only for Rebecca Peterson, but for the contingent that went up there. I believe Lisa Witcher is there, Mr. Tempest is there, Dr. Harchler is there. So how wonderful is that? Back live as I had to make an announcement. Apparently, Rhett's little sister has got a ton of cupcakes, and we're trying to get her attention to come up here and give us the cupcakes in the press box. But much to the chagrin, she's not coming up here and paying attention to me at all. But just like that, Gam Jones is safely down at second as the throw from Carthel he had to kind of loop it in there. Jones was easily safe. It's 2-0. Eli to the press box. So 2-0 delivery. On its way, Tempest squared around a bunt. He pulls it back, and Jones gets back safely to second. I apologize to you fans at home. Poor Rochelle Rogers has had a tray of cupcakes, and we were trying to get her up here for all of us. And now she's handing it out to every single fan in the stadium besides us. Runner goes, throw down. Jones is in there safely. They're testing Carthel's arm, much to the and it's 3-0 now to Tempest. One away. Run number 4 is 90 feet away. And Gam Jones comes home, and that's on a walk. So another walk. Walk number 2. And Coach is going to have a stroll out to the mound. So we'll take a quick break. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Brody Briggs coming up after this. Back live here is the meeting at the mound is over. Catcher, number 9, Brody Briggs. Briggs steps in, runners at the corner, 1 away. As the great Jim Ritter, I think, is going to go grab me a cupcake. All that work. Nobody grabbed me a cupcake. Runner goes, throw back to the pitcher, and everybody's safe. So Gam Jones stops it. His hand hangs out at third. Well, you go ahead and eat it, Jim. I probably deserve it after that. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, first and second. The cupcake nonsense is now over. And second and third, good Lord. See, that's what happens when I don't have sugar. I'm up past my bedtime. Maybe part of the problem. 2-0 delivery. Swung on, and that's lifted out to center. Fain back. He makes the grab. Both runners tag. The throw to third, not in time, and it's 4-1. Briggs with the sac fly. And that's 2 away now. That brings up Ortiz. Third baseman, Avery Ortiz. The first pitch from Branham is outside, and it's 1-0. I'm sorry, fans. I apologize. I cannot say any of the things that are happening in this press box right now, but I am laughing so much. As Ortiz lifts that to left field, that's high, but it's going to stay inside. Terrier underneath it, and he drops it. 1 run will score. And unfortunately, that's not going to be a hit. That's going to be an error on the left fielder, as he may have lost that in the lights. And, boy, he's frustrated with himself there. It was up there quite a while. You're right there, Andy. But that'll score a run. First baseman, Tatum Hayworth. So right now, the top of the order doing their job. Getting on base and keeping the wheel turning, as they say. So with 2 away, Ortiz at second. Turner over to cover. And with respect to Carthel, I'd be running. 1-0. Turner again over to look at second. Runner goes. Comes inside, doesn't hit him, but the throw down to third. And it did hit him. So he's going to have to go back to second because it did hit Hayworth. So Ortiz will have to go back to second base. But chances are Ortiz is going to run here in the next couple of pitches to Ben Fluchet. Right fielder, Ben Fluchet. So again, the top of the order getting on base. Fluchet with a sac fly RBI back in the first. And with 2 away, the score is still 4-1. Runners at first and second, and he popped it up. Turner calls for it. Underneath it, and that'll do it. But Union gets 1 more run. They lead 4-1 as we head to the third. Back live here on the Union Sports Network, 5-1. As we'll head back to the top of the order for the Hornets, as they'll have 1, 2, and 3 up in Fain, Moore, and Turner. Gomez back to the bump. Leading off for the Hornets, center fielder Isaac Fain. Fain steps in. He started off the game with a base hit as well. First pitch from Gomez is inside, and it's 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Gomez 2-0 offering is swung on. It's 2-1. Just missed 3-1. So the 3-1 delivery across the outside part of the plate, 3-2. That kind of fooled me. So we'll full count now to Fain. Pop foul. We'll do it again. Again, don't forget, girls slow pitch. They will start at Southmore on Thursday, April 27th. First game is at 11 o'clock. And that will strike him out. Boy, Fain was halfway down to first base before he realized that was a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 2 for Gomez. First baseman Ethan Moore. So for girls regional, game 1, Union will play Norman North. And then a base hit there by Moore, and he's 2 for 2 tonight. So Union will play Norman North at 11. Then if they win that, they play Southmore at 2. If they lose it, they play Southmore at 12:30. Second baseman, Evan Turner. So good luck to Coach Robinson and Coach Gertie and the entire staff over there as the girls head to Southmore for regional slow pitch action. First pitch on the outside part of the plate for a strike. Oh, 1 delivery. Popped up. Foul. I also want to say good luck to our track team as the Frontier Valley Conference track meet will be this Friday at Union. Swung on, pop foul. 0-2, we'll do it again. So this Friday again, girls and boys track the Frontier Valley Conference track meet. Parking will be very, very difficult on the north side and the east side of the high school. So be aware, students, don't park over there. You're not supposed to anyway. That's pop foul. We'll do it again. You're not supposed to park over there anyway, but parking will be a premium for you teachers, all of us there. So once you find a parking spot, you're probably going to want to stay put all day. No going out to eat anything at lunch because it'll be gone when you get back, that's for sure. 0-2 delivery, swung on, struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Gomez. And there's 2 away. Shortstop, Garrett Bacon. So 2 away for Bacon. A little high, and it's 1-0. Just outside part of the plate, 1-1. Gomez beginning to settle in here. After a rough first start that saw the Hornets score 1 run on a base hit and then a double. Inning number 2, he went 1-2-3. In this inning, he struck out 2 of 3 batters. Make that 3 of 4 batters. As Bacon can go to his room, we head to the bottom of the 3rd, Union up by a 4. Live as Camden Knutson steps in. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. So it'll be 6, 7, 8. Six, 7, 8, and Knutson, Arthur, and Juarez. That's on the ground. And it's fair. They're going to say it's fair. I'm going to say that he may have touched it. I'm not too sure, as Coach Brown's over there to kind of talk to him about it. He sure thought, but it's, again, when it's popped up like that, it's where it crosses the bag in the air, and he's going to say it was. So that's a fair ball, and that's a double for Knutson. And after Carthel has a quick conversation with the home plate umpire, they're going to agree. Center fielder, Gage Arthur. So Arthur steps in. Leadoff double by Knutson. Good piece of hitting as that bounced that off the carpet right over the head of Brown, he's a tall young man. And he had some ups, and that went right over the top of his glove. And he was in fair territory, so I guess if the question is, was that fair or foul, that would be the answer, as that's popped up right back at us. And it's 0-2. So Arthur grounded out to second his first time up back in the 1st. And yes, Bo Brandon, we do get cupcakes from time to time. We deserve them. Struck him out. Struck out Arthur looking. It's a nice piece of pitching there by Branham. Caught the outside part of the plate, and there's one away. Shortstop, Miguel Juarez. Runner goes, throw down, not in time. And Knutson in with a steal. And every opportunity I think they're going to have to run on Carthel is they're going to take advantage of. In the dirt, that gets by him. Knutsen's going to come home, and he'll easily get in. Run number 6. As our one fan yelling charge. Oh, there's a few more that time. Eli got him going. It's our boy. Oh, he got a cupcake. He got a cupcake before we did. Just outside 2-1. Two-one delivery on its way. Just outside. Carthel tried to frame that over the batter's box. A good dry kiddo. 3-1 delivery. 3-2. Juarez with a big hack. Couldn't get at it. So Gam Jones on deck. Swung on, and that's to right center. That's going to get down. That'll get to the wall. Juarez on his horse. He's going to round second. He's going to try for third. He blew the stop sign. The throw, not in time. And Jeff Brown with a big old grin on his face because he had the stop sign up the entire way, and Miguel said, nope, I'm going to go for 3. So he's in with a triple. Juarez would not be denied his triple as that went all the way to the wall, and he was on his horse right out of the box. Left fielder, Gam Jones. So Jones up, first pitch, swing and strike. Jones' first time up, walked. Grayson Tempest is on deck. Switch, swing, and strike 1 and 2. So the 1-2 delivery coming up to Jones here. With Juarez standing all by himself at third. That gets by him. Juarez will get home, and that's all him right there. That is all him as he gets to home on a pass ball, and it's 7-1 now. Juarez doesn't blow the stop sign that he had at second base, and he's safely at third right now, but that's run number 7 for the Red Hawks. The 2-2 delivery coming to Jones. Way outside, 3-2. Empty net now for the New York Rangers with 1:48 remaining in the third. The Devils are up on top of the Rangers 2-1. The Devils will flip it out to center. Rangers will have to regroup as Gam Jones picks up the walk, and that'll bring up the top of the order. And there'll be a meeting at the mound, and I think we're probably going to have a change. Possibly. We'll see. Yep. We will have a change. That will be it. We'll get a new pitcher, let him warm up. We'll let you know who it is when we come back.
They cut off the chorus. out what I said. Dang. Rice. Yeah, burger.
Back live here is a reminder. It is senior week. Seniors can enjoy treats all week. Check Canvas for the details there. And senior walk is Friday. Permission slips are due Wednesday to the activities office, so make sure that you seniors get all that information to us. Check Canvas for all the senior week details. I'll have a few more here in just a minute. Now pitching for Booker T, number 14, Xavier Timon. Now batting, designated hitter number 8, Grayson Tempest. So Tempest steps in, runners at first, and Jones after he walked. Xavier Timon now the pitcher of this inning. Grayson took the first pitch, which was a ball inside. So it's 1-0. Runner goes, throw down. Gam Jones is safe. That gets out to the outfield, but Fain will be out there, corral it, and get it in before Jones can advance any farther. So senior week is Friday. Permission slips due in the activity office Wednesday. Don't forget about that. Cap and gown pickups going on again Thursday in the UCA lobby from 11:45 to 1:30. UCA lobby from 11:45 to 1:30. And graduation celebration forms are due by May 1st for the discounted price. Again, all that information was mailed home, and you can check Canvas as well. Seniors, you got like 24 days of school left, kids. And then it's off to real world big boy and big girl pants. And whoo! You better be ready, kids. Speaking of seniors, there's 13 of them on this team. If you didn't see the celebration that we had for them back just less than a week ago, last Thursday against Pryor, you missed a great show. The moms put on a whale of a show. And the dads did a good job too, but I just know that the dads were following the orders from the moms. Because senior night has nothing to do with the kids. It has everything to do with the parents, specifically the moms, and I get it. Because that's 100% fact, and that's the way it's supposed to be, is that's fouled off. Two-two delivery coming from Timon. Jones stands by himself at second. That's high and inside and just about hit Tempest. That pitch had a little mustard on it from Timon. So full count. That'll be a walk. So walk number 2 on the inning against probably the 2 fastest guys on the team on base right now, with Jones at second, Tempest at first. And that's going to bring up catcher Brody Briggs. So Briggs tonight, base hit bag in the first, sac fly and RBI in the second. And with 2 outs, we'll see if he can continue the streak that he started back in the first game. Now it was the end of the first game. Jones goes, everybody runs, and everybody's safe. Carthel jumped up like he was going to throw it, and then he decided best of it. He ate it and got it back to Timon. So now second and third, one away. The 1-0 delivery coming for Briggs. Ooh, nice pitch. Woo! So the 1-1 now to Briggs. Outside. 2-1.
It's elite. It's elite. Stop. No.
Hey, what's the big idea?
2-1 delivery coming for Briggs. Ortiz on deck, and it's 3-1 now. I wonder if Briggs is just going to leave the bat on his shoulder and see if this kid can throw one across the plate. His dad says he hopes so. Timon 3-1. Yeah, it's outside. Briggs will get on safely with a walk. We'll see who's going to pitch run for him, and it'll probably be Bryce Ashlock if I remember correctly. Avery Ortiz is going to step to the dish with the bases loaded. Courtesy running number 19 and Bryce Ashlock. Now the question is, do you pitch to Ortiz and let him score runs 8, 9, 10, and 11 with one swing of the bat?
I'll stay up here, team. No worries.
Timon delivers. Outside, 1-0.
Yeah, it's all right, team. I'll be the only one up here.
Ortiz adjusts his gloves. Bases loaded, one away, as I said. Timon looks, gets a sign. Pitch, popped it straight up. Carthel takes his helmet off. Can't find it, can't find it, can't find it. Boy, he sure made a great attempt on that, but he could not come up with it. So the 1-1 delivery coming. As that popped up, Carthel couldn't quite come up with it. It's 2-1. I could smell the rain for sure. 2-1 delivery to Ortiz. High, 3-1. Sure smell the rain. We believe it's starting to rain. That pitter-patter that you may hear is somebody clapping. That's not rain right now. Swung on, popped up. Fain on the run. And I believe the catch was made. It was. Jones will come home safely. And Davis with a nice bucket catch. But a sac fly and an RBI will make the lead 7 as it's 8-1 now Union. First baseman, Tatum Hayworth. So Tate Hayworth comes in, runners at the corners now. Bryce Ashlock at first. Grayson Tempest at third. As Tempest was able to scamper over from second on the throw home. That wasn't even close to trying to get Gam Jones.
I think I should get that.
Ashlock looked like he was going to leave, and then Timon reset himself. And the first offering from Timon to Hayworth. Swung on, and that's lifted out to center. That's way back. Fain on the run, and he makes the grab. Nice grab there by Fain as he gave that a ride. We'll head to the fourth. 8-1, Union on top. Back live here as we are in the top of the fourth inning. Parker Wilson, the DH, up to bat. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Hornets. As Armando Gomez back to the bump. Second pitch, 2-0 now. As the amazing Angela Briggs makes her presence known here in the press box, and that was a quick visit. Good to see you, Ange. Okay. Two-0 deliveries outside and 3-0. Now 3-1. Three and 2. And Gomez has found his rhythm again. Swung on, popped right back here. And 3 and 2. We'll do it again. So Union's supposed to close out the week. Last game is at Cassia Hall, and then they're also supposed to play Coweta, if I'm not sadly mistaken, as that's popped up. Yeah, Coweta and then Lincoln Christian. Excuse me, I said Cash Hall. It's actually Lincoln Christian. So supposed to close out the week Thursday and Friday at Coweta and at Lincoln Christian. Now, depending upon the weather, we'll see how that plays out. But that's the plan right now. And then regionals, as I've said a couple of times already, will start next Thursday. And I believe the plan is right now we will play U.S. Grant first game. But then from there, everything's still up in the air. As I believe Owasso won. Jinx was winning. And that's on the ground. Ortiz in, charges, throws in time, and there's a 1 away. So a lot still to decide out there in district land. We know we host. We know we play U.S. Grant, and that's about it. Left fielder, Shemichael Terrier. Terrier steps up, first pitch swing and foul. And a host of high school students go after the ball. Terrier tonight, 0 for 1, grounded out. Back in the first. And it's 1-1. Check swing didn't go. And while I've got a second, I want to say congratulations to a colleague and a young a gentleman that's really becoming a friend of mine. As that swung on, that's lifted to right field. If that gets down, that's going to be trouble, but it's just foul. But congratulations to Joe Redmond, assistant principal at the Freshman Academy, has been promoted, and he is now the assistant athletic director and will take over for Steve Dunlap once Steve retires. And so on behalf of everybody that knows Joe, congratulations, and a strikeout by Gomez. And to Steve Dunlap, congratulations on retirement. Mr. Dunlap, Coach Dunlap, all the names and monikers that you go by, you have left and will be leaving a legacy and big shoes to fill for Coach Redmond. That's first pitch swinging there, and that's foul. As Xavier Timon, now the pitcher, comes in to bat as he relieved Landon Branham, who pitched 2 1/3 innings. Timon swinging again. It's foul. Oh, 2 delivery. Struck him out. So strikeout number 6 for Gomez. We head to the bottom of the 4th, Union up by 7. New pitcher for the Hornets. Now pitching for the Booker T. Hornets, number 15, Aiden Wolf. Now batting for Union, number 27, Ben Flouché. So Flouché will step in. First pitch swinging on the ground. Gobbled up by their shortstop and Bacon, and there's 1 away. Second baseman, Camden Knutson. As we're coming up on 9 p.m. Central Standard Time here. Has smelled a little bit like rain, but we haven't seen too much of it. Oh, and a big pitch there, curved in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 delivery. Outside, 1-1. 1-1 on the ground. Brown charges, grabs, fires in time. Nice job by Brown. And there's 2 away. Center fielder, Gage Arthur. First pitch, Arthur is outside, 1-0. Popped up, feign back, quickly underneath it, and that'll do it. So Union goes in order, but they're still up by 7. Welcome back live as we head to the top of the 5th. Brody Briggs is done for the evening. Stephen Pattison is in. And that will be the only, according to what I could see, the only defensive change for Coach Newkirk. As Briggs will get the rest of the evening off. That's pop foul, and it's 1-2. So for Briggs tonight, he had a base hit back in the first, sac fly and a walk. Pick up an RBI on the sac fly. So that's popped to Hayworth, and it rolls foul. As Hayworth waited for it to bounce, and as soon as it bounced, it cut to foul ground, and Hayworth couldn't catch up with it, and we'll do it again at 1-2. The Winnipeg Jets have just scored in Winnipeg to go on top of the Vegas Knights, 1-0. Vegas does lead the series 2-1. Steve Levy, I'm coming for your job, buddy. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, he's a great one. On the ground. Juarez up, throws in time. There's 1 away. And unfortunately, I don't have a number 9 on my roster. On the ground, first pitch swinging. Ortiz over, gobbles it up, and it's in time. And that was Roderick Davis. My apologies. I did have a number 9 on my roster. So Roderick Davis, first pitch swinging, grounds out. Center fielder, Isaac Fain. And back to the top of the order we go for Booker T, as they are running out of opportunities. High, 2-0. Low, 3-0. So I guess the big breaking sports story of the day was the fact that Aaron Rodgers finally got traded to the Jets. So if you were sleeping under a rock or don't believe in social media, that may be breaking news to you. But the Packers have unloaded him. And the New York Jets will be a different team with him for sure. Now, I said different team. I didn't say a winning team, but they'll definitely be a different team as Fain draws the walk. It's walk number 2 given up by Gomez this evening. First baseman, Ethan Moore. Ethan Moore has been trouble for the Red Hawks tonight. He's 2 for 2 so far, double and an RBI, and then a base hit in the third. Gomez trying to get him leaning. First pitch low, and it's 1-0. So Gomez popped up down the right field line. Fluchet on his horse, but that'll be foul. Gave that one quite the ride. It was Ethan Moore. So 1-1 now. Gomez, the delivery, in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. So the 1-2 delivery with 2 out. The runner at first is Fain. They come home, runner goes, struck him out. Go to your room. That'll end that threat. 8-1, the Union still on top. We head to the bottom of the 5th after this. Back live. 8-9-1 due up for the Red Hawks. Leading off for the Red Hawks, shortstop Miguel Juarez. So Juarez will step in. Popped out in the second, but then had a triple in the third. So he's 1 for 2 tonight. First pitch from Wolf as he's back to the mound for the Hornets is outside for a ball. Gam Jones stands on deck. Pitch number 2 across for a strike, and it's 1-1. Two and one now. Popped up. Fain gives it a look. There's one away. Left fielder, Gam Jones. As Jones steps in. He's walked both times up. So no official at bat as of yet. One of the things I saw that Coach Newkirk was saying to him, almost holding his hands out like saying, telling Gam to be patient. A walk's as good as a hit, and everybody knows that. So make him pitch to you, especially with the wheels that Gam Jones has. He walks. He's down at second in no time, maybe even over to third. So gives that one a good hack, and it's 2-1. So this is a fact where you tell the youngster, hey, kiddo, you're going to use your speed to your advantage. On-base percentage is great. And then use your wheels. 2-1 now. Cross inside 2-2. Two-two delivery. Just inside. 3-2. Boy, that looked to be about the same pitch that Wolf threw a pitch before. Doesn't get the call. Swung on right at Turner. Well hit ball, but Turner right there to gobble it up, and there's two away. Now batting, number 19, Bryce Ashlock. So Ashlock came in. He had pinch run a couple of times for Brody when Brody got on. Now he's up to try to get himself on. First pitch swinging, that's lifted out to center. Feint underneath it, that should do it. So Union again goes in order. But they lead by 7 still. We'll be back.
We're athletes.
Coaches.
And your child's high school athletic trainer.
We're your friends and neighbors.
And we make our home
in green country.
Like you, we run.
And fish.
Hike.
And bike.
We enjoy the mountains.
and lakes.
So we know how important
Staying active is to you. Staying active is to you.
We're physicians
and therapists
our groundbreaking treatments
are helping you heal faster.
Helping you heal faster.
We're Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma.
And we're the team physicians for more universities,
More high schools
And more club teams
than all other providers combined.
We're focused on providing you
personalized orthopedic care.
Personalized orthopedic care.
treating the area's best teams.
And the athlete in all of us.
and the athlete in all of us.
Welcome back, the home of Red Hawk fans. We are the Union Sports Network. Kyla, Andy Irwin, myself. I'm Jim Douthit, for those of you that may have forgotten. As we head to the top of the sixth, 3, 4, and 5 due up. Second baseman, Evan Turner. So Evan Turner will step in. He struck out both times he's been to the plate in this game. First pitch swing and fouled off. So defensively, the only change once again was the fact that Steven Pattison is now in for Brody Briggs. And Bryce Ashlock pinch hit for the designated hitter, Grayson Tempest. So there you go. Gam Jones at left, Gage Arthur at center, Ben Fluchet at right, Avery Ortiz at third, Miguel Juarez at short, Camden Knutson and Tatum Hayworth on the right-hand side of the field. That's picked up. Big throw by Juarez, and they're going to say they got him. Boy, Juarez with the charge on the ball threw a bullet to Hayworth, and there's one away. That's a great job by Juarez for sure. Shortstop, Garrett Bacon. Bacon 0 for 2 tonight as well. Grounded out in first and struck out in the third. So far for Gomez, 7, 8 strikeouts for him so far. Through 5 1/3. Gomez, a 2-0 offerings, a little high. 2-1. Got it. 3-1 delivery coming from Gomez. Strike 2. Big hack there from Bacon. So the 3-2 delivery with 1 away struck him out. Big hack, and that's strikeout number 9 for Gomez. Designated hitter, Parker Wilson. On the ground. Foul. The 0-1 delivery coming from Gomez. In the dirt, nice block by Pattison. That's 1-1. Don't forget, boys golf, East Regional starts Monday, May 1st at the Broken Arrow Golf and Athletic Club. Tee-off times have not quite been announced yet. That's swung on, Fluchet in, and that'll do it. So the Hornets go in order. We head to the bottom of the 6th, Union up by 7. Back live as we only got a couple more minutes here to tell you about girls tennis, East Regionals at the Union Tennis Center starting Monday, May 1st. So good luck, Coach Ashley, the entire coaching staff for tennis as East Regionals will start Monday, May 1st. Good luck to girls soccer as their first round of the playoffs starts at Owasso as Union plays Owasso Tuesday, May 2nd at 6 p.m. And finally, the boys soccer first round Union at Broken Arrow Tuesday as well. They will play at 8 p.m. Leading off, number 23, Stephen Pattison. So Pattison comes up as he's in for Briggs. He'll look at the first pitch ball. In the dirt, 2-0. Catches the outside part of the plate, and it's 2-1 now. So the 2-1 delivery to center, right at Fain, and there's one away. Pattison gave that one a nice wrap, but it was right at Fain. And that's one away. Third baseman, Avery Ortiz. So Ortiz tonight with 4 RBIs. Base hit back in the first, scored 2. Then he reached on an error and got an RBI across, and then a sac fly in the third. So first 3 inning, he was money. He popped that one up. Carthel, give it a look. Carthel runs out of room.
Don't get hurt.
0-1 delivery coming to Ortiz. Wolf got away with that one there. That's going to be high and inside, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man. Eli, don't run. Running ain't your jam, buddy.
Two and one. Outside, 3-1. And all Aiden Wolf's trying to do right now is get it across the plate, and he's having a tough time finding that. So 3-1. TJ King on deck. That'll be low, and Ortiz will get down there with a walk. So his on-base percentage is 1,000 this game. Now batting number 29, and TJ King. So King will come in. He's going to take over for Hayworth, I'm sure. Hayworth tonight. Base hit in the first, hit by a pitch in the second, and popped out in the third. So good night for Hayworth. King will step in with Ortiz at first. Just outside. 1-0. Aiden Wolf with a long stare in. He throws home. That's lifted out to left field. Fain underneath it, and there's 2 away. Ben Flouché coming up now. Right fielder Ben Flouché. Sac fly in the first, grounded out in the second, and grounded out in the fourth, so he's 1 for 3. Knutson on deck. 2 away, hits him. And Ben Fluchet is on with a hit by a pitch. Ortiz will jog down to second. So Ortiz is at second, Fluchet at first. Second baseman, Camden Knutson. Knutson grounded out in the first, doubled in the third, and grounded out in the fourth, and he is 1 for 3. Gage Arthur stands on deck. Knutson could end this game right now with a one swing of the bat. Not necessarily known for his home run prowess, but hey, why not? As the crowd has began to thin out. 1-0 swung right back at us. So 1-1 now. Ortiz with a big lead, and that's out to center. Fein back. He should be underneath it. Knutson didn't quite hit it far enough. So we'll head to the 7th. Union up by 7.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Get $200 from TTCU when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. What would you buy with $200?
100 coloring books and a puppy.
Or maybe some groceries and a tank of gas? $200 from TTCU.
At Raising Cane's, we're huge football fans, but we're also fans of your local fundraisers and fun runs, small victories and big ideas. And yes, even the neighborhood animal shelter. I was getting to that. Plus over 30,000 other partners in the communities we serve. When you order our hand-battered chicken fingers, craveable cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade to cheer on your home team, you're also supporting your hometown. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Leading off for the Hornets, number 24, Hampton Miller. So Hampton Miller steps in. Down to the last 3 outs for Booker T is Gomez back to the bump. Coach Newkirk wanted him to throw the complete game. Top foul and nice ding off the post. Goalie's best friend. Yeah, as I look over, it's tied 1-1, Winnipeg and the Knights, Vegas. 2:13 remaining in the first period there, and that's go to your room, Mr. Miller. Nice that you could show up. Strikeout number 10 now for Gomez. Aiden Wolf steps to the plate. First pitch just a little low for Wolf. Strike 1-1 now. Catches outside part of the plate, and it's 1-2. I would love to see Gomez strike out the side. We'll see what happens here. Gomez steps off the rubber.
Tony just sent me the potential situations for tomorrow.
So 1-2. Oh, just a little low. Even Wolf thought that was a strike. But everybody but Blue thought it was. So the 2-2 delivery struck him out. Strikeout number 11. And Booker T's down to their last out.
So if Owasso wins, it's Owasso, Sand Springs, Jinx, and BA. If BA wins by 1 or 2, it's Sand Springs, BA, Owasso, Jinx. If BA wins by +3, it's Sand Springs, BA, Jinx, Owasso.
So Mitchell Brown, the third baseman, with 2 away. Gomez first pitch. Oh, big breaking ball in there for a strike. So the 0-1 delivery coming from Gomez. And it's high, 1-1. So Gomez sitting on 11 strikeouts right now. Oh, and it hit him. He got up inside, and it hit Brown. And he'll walk down to first. When that stung him a little bit, Patterson goes out to have a quick conversation with Gomez. Right fielder, Roderick Davis.
Yeah, BA goes and wins by 3 or more runs, and Owasso goes from first to fourth.
So what you may not be able to hear is the fact that Tony Tempest just sent Todd Briggs all the scenarios that are possible for who goes to what district. Or to what district playoff, yes. So regional-wise, and I would begin to read it, but I think it would make my head hurt. So, yes, and most of y'all's out there, too, for that matter. But 3-1 now. 2 away, the runner at first is Brown, and Gomez needs to punch this young man out right here. Davis is 0 for 2 so far, and there's a strike, 3-2. So Davis 0 for 2, struck out in the second, grounded out in the fifth. And he's saying it's 2-1, the home plate umpire. Swung on foul, and it's now 2-2. I'm looking in the window to get verification by. We had a full count as well. Okay. Okay. So 2-2 now, regardless. I guess that's what it is. 2-2, 2 on the ground. Miguel charges, throws high. TJ came off the bag, and I think he had to come off the bag in order to catch it because it would have went wide, and that could have been kind of a disaster. So we will continue. 2 outs. Center fielder, Isaac Fain. And with 2 outs, 2 on. First pitch swinging. Oh, 0-1 delivery. Appreciate it.
Man, we should call the security guy.
The 0-1 delivery getting ready to come. Oh, my goodness. There you go. Oh, my. 0-1 delivery on its way, 0-2. Isaac Fain tonight. Oh, my gosh. 1 for 2, base hit back in the first, struck out in the third, and then walked in the fifth. And the Hornets are down to their last strike. Just outside.
Adam's going to get thrown out of the game, baby.
So the 1-2 delivery. Just high, 2-2. So again, down to their last strike, their last out. The lead is 7 for Union. Struck him out right there. Strikeout number 12 ends the game. And Union will sweep the Hornets. 4-3 game 1, 8-1 in game 2. And regionals will begin next Thursday. Check Twitter, check Facebook for all the information on those games, as I know we will play U.S. Grant for sure. But that is all I know right now because so much is left up in the air. So Union wins both games tonight, 4-3 and 8-1. Our next broadcast, will be next Thursday, whenever we start regionals. So for our statistician, Kyla, producer-director Andy Irwin, I'm Jim Douthit. The Red Hawks win, ladies and gentlemen. The Red Hawks win, and they are your district champs. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.